What's going on, Show Nation? It's a movie with Movie Gaming TV, and in today's video we do have the August monthly awards that have been released, and it is Fernando Tatis Jr., a shortstop with a lot of power. 119, 90, 125, 111, 80 vision, 90 fielding, 95 arm, 85 arm accuracy, 88 reaction, 84 speed. You can obviously prestige him as well. Look at this prestige card. It is absolutely off the chain amazing. Just amazing, amazing, amazing. Let's see. We got to go to monthly awards maybe? No. We got to go to prestige programs. Where are you at? Where are you at? Is he at the bottom? Sometimes they put them at the bottom. There he is. Fernando Tatis Jr. Look at this card. 122, 93, 125, 114, 93 vision. So to me, you know what he reminds me a lot of? He reminds me a lot of the new Mike Trout Prime card. That is honestly probably my favorite card to hit with in the entire game. Has 93 fielding with a 98 arm, 91 reaction, 88 accuracy, 87 speed, 84 stealing, 93 base running and aggressiveness. He's got a great swing. He can also play at second base and he can play at third base. This card is without question absolutely stacked in every stretch of the imagination. He is just an absolute beast. Quite possibly the best shortstop we've ever had in MLB The Show. This goes back, to all the way back to MLB The Show 15. I really can't think of one that's much better. Honus Wagner is amazing. You had, Alex Rodriguez on the Mariners, Alex Rodriguez on the Rangers. Both of those cards are really, really good. But this is probably the best one that we've ever had, especially because he's got so much power. 125 power, 114 power. We've had some of the finest cards in the past too, like finest Lindor. That was really, really good. But 93, 98, 87 speed. This card's probably one of the first shortstops that's actually, and then you throw in like Fernando Tatis Jr.'s swing. This card's probably better than my cap. Also, my cap's got like 111 power versus right and 108 power versus left with that anomaly bat and everything like that. So he's really lit. What really happens now is my cap just moves back to catcher and this card takes over at shortstop. At least for me personally, that is going to be the move for me. So let's take a look at the other cards and what you have to do to go about getting this card. So if you go to, let's see, if we go to the monthly awards, we do have this August program right here. And here are some of the cards along the way that we're going to pick up. Let's talk about that. So we got Kyle Lewis. Kyle Lewis I really like as far as he's got a really good leg kick in this game. I like his swing quite a bit. 87, 101, 83 fielding, only 50 speed, so he doesn't have a ton of speed. Not enough speed to really put, not enough speed to really put in center field with only 50 speed. He's got a good leg kick, all that kind of stuff. Just kind of the first card you get along the way. Max Fried, 92, 183, four-seam, curveball, slider, sinker, and a changeup. Good pitch mix, not great per nines, not really great stamina either. That stamina, he kind of like maybe lasts like 3 or 4 innings. Like, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but that's just kind of how it goes in DD. Just kind of a card that is like not too crazy or anything like that, but if you're a Braves fan, pretty sweet. They did give him a sinker as well. I'm not sure if he has that on his regular card. And also, he's just another card that kind of goes into the collection. Now, this one I'm pretty excited about myself. Teoscar Hernandez, 183, 104, 125, 70 fielding, 78 arm, 81 speed. Now, I do have a CCL game today versus Serenity. We're both 10-1 in the CCL league. That league is for first place gets $5,000. So we'll be playing that game today. I'll play a game versus Cougs on Saturday as well. So it's like Saturday afternoon I'm playing Cougs. Tonight, later tonight, I'm playing Serenity. And Teoscar Hernandez, the gold card, is actually on my team in the CCL. He's been tearing it up. Multi-home run game. His last game out this past, when I play on Wednesday. This past Wednesday, he had a multi-home run game. He's in over 600 for me. This card has a great swing. Only 70 fielding, but it's not the worst in the world in left field. Has 81 speed. Maybe you could take this card with the 83 125 and like platoon him with like Larry Walker. Honestly, the swing's that good. 101 or 100 104. This is like a great budget card. Again, doesn't have the best fielding, but he's got like the 81 speed to kind of make up for it. So this is a great card. Great card is that Teoscar Hernandez. That card is really nice. This James Karinchak, I don't know how to pronounce his name, and I really apologize for that. I just don't I don't know how to pronounce it. So I'm just gonna be honest with you there. 121, 125, H per 9, K per 9. He's got a 4-seam, 12-6 curveball, and a 2-seam. Great per 9s, 99 break, 90 velocity. This guy though is not gonna be that good necessarily in Diamond Dynasty. I know that you see the H per 9 and the K per 9, just they pop off the page, but the problem is curveball, and he's got a 12-6 and a curveball, so he's got 2 curveballs and a fastball. That's really not gonna play that well in Diamond Dynasty, just because the curveball is like a pitch you want to bury in the dirt. It's just not. It's not as effective as you might think. That's just kind of what he rolls with IRL, but in the game, it's not that great. But he does have some good per 9s. If you want to stash him at the very end of your bullpen, I just think there's a lot of other bullpen cards that are better. But, he does at least have some really good per 9s to help him out. I just personally, a 4-seam and a 12-6 and then a curveball, it's just not a very effective pitch mix. He does have some gas on that 4-seam fastball, but I'm just not too crazy high up on this card, if that makes sense. Just another card that you can put towards getting this thing done. Brandon Lowe, 119, 125, great swing. This card to me, he's got massive power. This card to me is like an all-star BR warrior. 77, 74, so he doesn't have a lot of contact. The PCI is not, the center PCI is not going to be that big. Only 67 vision as well, so his timing window isn't going to be that big. But 119, 125, especially left on left, he's still got 125. He's got massive power. 87 fielding, 88 arm, 59 speed. Has a secondary left field too, but if you can't get like Rogers Hornsby, go after this Brandon Lowe. Because he's got a lot of power. Can play second base, decent second baseman too. Only 59 speed at second base. You kind of want a faster guy at second base, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Lots of pop, good swing. To me, an all-star warrior. Because once you play an all-star and the PCI is bigger, that contact being low is going to get mitigated more, and that power is just going to be off the chain. So Brandon Lowe, all-star warrior, not a bad card. Luke Voit, 112, 125, 125, 66 contact versus left, 69 fielding, 29 speed. Now, I'd recommend what you do at first base right now is you have Babe Ruth and you just platoon him with Frank Thomas, but 125 both sides if you need a bench bat. It's kind of an odd bench bat though, because usually you don't want to have bench bats where you gotta he's amazing right on right with the 112 125, but you're better off getting a lefty for your pinch hitting versus righty than you would with Luke Voit. But you could manage it because Luke Voit does have a really good swing in this game. Still would probably be a good, honestly, would probably not be that bad of a first baseman. Low speed, but does have, 125, 125 is always really solid. Jesse Winker, 121, 109, 125, 110, 62 vision. Only has 26 speed, has 73 fielding. This is the definition of a bench bat, especially because he only has 26 speed. You cannot put that in your outfield. That's a recipe for disaster in the outfield. That's way too slow. That's going to have too many. He's just not going to cover enough ground out there. But 121, 125, that's pretty solid for your bench bat. And Jesse's got a good swing too. 109, 110 in case you run out of, you run out of pinch hitters, run out of right-handed pinch hitters. You could use him in that situation. I would just have him be your primary bench bat. If you're on a budget team, don't put him in the field. That 26 speed is that's way, way, way too low. You can't afford that to happen. You can, honestly, you don't even really want that at like first base. So to put that in like one of the corner outfield positions, just save yourself the headache and put him on your bench. Use the strength of that 121, 125 hitting to your advantage. And then, like we said, Fernando Tatis Jr. again, man, this card is just loaded. Just an absolutely loaded card. Beautiful new card art for these as well. How are you gonna get there? So what I did is I added all these up, and I believe it's 72 that you get from this. You get 72 from doing all these missions right here. Then from all these moments, this is 20. So that puts you at 92. Then you've got to do the July and August collections. I think you got to do all 35 to get it done. So you're going to need the cards from those missions. And then also when we head back here, you're going to be able to get some of these packs along the way to help you out with that. And then we also have, if you've been doing the moments along the way, I've been doing the moments myself, every week here. You also get some free packs from that. And usually you get like 2 cards per pack to do that. Do we have a Clayton Kershaw mission? Oh, we do. Yeah, but anyways, if you don't have them from those 2 ways, you can always go over here to the community market, and you can go over here to Tops Now, and then we have a 99 Trey Turner. What's in that pack? See, I missed this part of the stream. Oh, sweet. So we got some more cards to go over. That's cool. So these are the new cards that are in the Tops Now pack. Franmil Reyes. Woo! 109, 100, 125, 103. 70 fielding also. Again, though, it's very, very slow for the outfield. He's 275 pounds. That's like the heaviest card that I've seen that I can remember. That's pretty funny. Alex Dickerson got one as well. 106, 125. This is the part of the year when everyone just gets that. There's a lot of cards like this now. Man, I want to go. This is kind of off topic, but I really want to go sell my Bryce Harper right now. This card feels like it has like, yeah, I gotta get this out. I gotta get that out of my pocket. Man, I tried to hold on to Bryce Harper for so long too, hoping that he would go up in price, and like he just went down in price like crazy. There's a lot of cards that kind of replicate that 116, 125 now. Let's see. I wonder what Ted Williams is going for. He's still going for a ton. Okay, well that's interesting. Like 125, 123, but I kind of feel like there's a lot of cards that can kind of replicate pretty close to what that is. So that's interesting. Even though Ted is definitely the legend. So let me get back on track here though. Where were we at? We were looking at these cards in the market. Now, you can get them from the market. These cards are also really good to flip, by the way, as well. Just because, especially today, they're going to be really good to flip, especially the new ones. Let's take a look at the new ones. So, Trey Turner, 112, 103, 85, 72, 100 vision. Trey's got a really good swing, by the way, also. 89 fielding, 86 arm, 99 speed with 92 stealing. Not bad as a budget center fielder with the 99 speed out there. That's not bad for a budget center fielder. Can really play all over the diamond. This is a pretty good card, to be honest with you. The only thing that's tough is he doesn't have a lot of power, but he does have like a really good swing, and he's got enough fielding to kind of go wherever. That's pretty solid there. There's a Giolito. Still not going for like some kind of a crazy price. He's okay as a starter, by the way, with the H per 9 and the K per 9. Not a great, but not terrible. Adam Duvall, 80, 91, 125, 115. After that, a huge amount of runs scored the other day. You knew he was getting one. 125. 115, 90 fielding with a 91 arm. What? 75 speed? I didn't know he would have that much fielding. That's insane. I mean, what? That kind of surprises me a little bit. That's actually pretty solid. This is a real solid card, man. For like being in tops now. 125, 115, 90, 91, 85, 91, 75 speed. Not bad. Not bad at all. For a variety of spots where you can put him, that is not bad at all. To be completely honest with you. I wish he had more contact, but not bad. Not bad at all. Let's take a look at Suarez. 82, 94, 125, 115, 85 fielding with a 98 arm, only 31 speed. Interestingly enough, you can play this card at shortstop. I don't know how I feel about a shortstop with only 31 speed. I like having there's so many like pop flies where they've got to go catch it in short left or in short center. But Suarez has a really, really good swing in this game. He's gonna be a problem. This is another good card. It's another good card. That's interesting. Brad Miller, 110, 87, 104, 94. This is a card again with a really good swing that can play. He can play shortstop. Play literally all over the diamond except for catcher. 61 speed. He's got a huge leg kick in his swing. That's really nice to time. Not tons and tons of power, but pretty well balanced. 110, 104, 87, 94. He's going to run into the ball and hit hard. Franmil Reyes. 109, 100, 125, 103. And Franmil's got a good swing in this game too. That's crazy how many good like swings we've got, in this set right here. 70, 80, 42 speed. Again, I don't really you're not going to want to put him in your outfield, and it's kind of it's not exactly the best card to like what's the word it's not like a very good bench bat in the sense of like you don't why not bring in one of these lefties, with 125 power versus a right-handed pitcher. Just kind of my personal opinion on that, but I like Franmil Reyes' card. Like, for example, like Trent Grisham, 92, 125. There's a lot of these 125 guys now. Let's see. Alex Dickerson, 106, 125. Prime example. 90, 80, 83 fielding, only 43 speed. A lot of like very quality bench bats in this. Is what you're gonna get. Just be careful. Be careful putting outfielders with that kind of speed in your outfield. G-Man Choi, very popular card in the CCL. This card, I have a lot of trouble hitting this card for some reason too. This Tyler Alexander, 60 stamina, pretty cheap card that you can pick up to put in your bullpen if you need a budget bullpen guy. I always have trouble hitting against him, so I guess I'm gonna get used to or get ready to move the old cap back to short or back to catcher. Love using Posada, but my cap's gonna be better than Posada. And in will be the new Fernando Tatis Jr. Once I get him, gonna have to knock out these moments to do so. Let's see. Let's see if there's all those moments that we saw earlier. Let's see if there's any individual. So no, there's nothing like that. Hunter program, all timers is obviously the Babe Ruth. So yeah, here's your tops now moments. Pitch 1 inning, strike out 1 batter, 2 home runs with Brad Miller, Alex Dickerson, 3 extra base hits in 1 game. That actually might be a little tricky, but I don't know. 8 total bases with Franmil Reyes in 1 game. It's like 2 home runs. What do you think about it? Adam Duvall, 1 home run. 6 innings with Kershaw, 8 batters, not strike out 1 run. Tally 4 total bases with Trey Turner, and 3 extra base hits with Suarez in 1 game. Lots of 1-gamers. Lots of 1-gamers. So I like the 1-gamers personally. So I'm all right with that because you can always restart if you need to. And then I guess on a personal level, I want to see how much Clayton Kershaw is going for because I'm trying to get him into. I'd like to buy him I'm trying to get there with the stars, but I might get to there with the stars and resell them. I think I'm gonna put in a buy order for him right now. Actually, I'd like to get this card and try him out. I see. The thing is, I know a lot of people out there. I think it's probably mixed on people if they like Clayton Kershaw or not. But I really like using Chris Sale, and there's not a lot of people that love using Chris Sale. It's only a 4-seam slider in a circle, but I feel like I can be really dominant and accurate with him. I've been pitching with him for 4 years or 5 years, so I really like using him. It's the same thing with Kershaw. Like, Kershaw goes way, way back for me. Been having some more trouble with Greg lately. Al Leiter, I've never completely... I don't know. Maybe I put in like Forrest Whitley or something like that. Whitley's like pretty fun to use. He just doesn't have much stamina. I need to get Kershaw in here. Kluber, Sale, Oral Hershiser, and I plan on doing this for my CCL lineup. I still gotta go and configure it. Again, there's a game versus Serenity tonight. 10-1. Serenity's 10-1. Yayo's 10-1. And then I play Kuz on Saturday. But I'm trying to I want to get this Kershaw into my rotation for Forrest Whitley. I would have Hershiser. I have Hershiser, like Hershiser, Sale. He's way up there, but I have the gold one, so I'm using the gold one. There's just some certain rules. I gotta have full energy before I can take out any of these pitchers. I need Charlie Morton to go back to full energy. I'm gonna take him out and some other stuff. But yeah, look forward to those games tonight. We're gonna go over the roster. Well, let's talk about this real quick too. So let's talk about the schedule. Player program, 8th inning. We got an 8th inning player program for those stars on 9:15. Follows choice ads and awards legend 9:15. Friday content. We're gonna do a roster update. Tops now. Dead Ball 2 in Griffith Stadium, and then also on the 18th we're gonna have an expanded program. 99 overall rewards and showdown. So might have a video out about that more in depth. But it's like Conquest Extreme and Showdown Extreme. We've never had Showdown Extreme quite yet, but there's going to be some super, super good cards, but it's going to be very difficult to grind to get them. As far as like the missions themselves are really difficult. Like they had like the Conquest Extremes always, it's like, I don't know, it was one of the harder things I ever had to do in this game was there was the Goose Gossage Conquest Extreme. That was just super, super difficult last year. I mean, it was like you had to face some of the best pitchers, come back, not give up any runs. A lot of stuff like that. Very difficult showdowns where you got to go on small amounts of turns usually and beat the computer on Legend, stuff like that. That's what Extreme is. It's frustratingly fun. It's frustratingly fun because it's very satisfying when you do win, but it's also pretty difficult. But there's some big time rewards at the end too. Big time cards are going to be in Return of Extreme. You can see 99 overall rewards over there. Let's take a look at the roster update. I'm just going to cruise through the roster update. If you had investments, I want you to be able to see if you hit on them. Mike Trout, 95 overall, kind of had his stats reconfigured a little bit. Jacob deGrom, +1 there for Jacob deGrom. Mookie Betts, another +1. He's got some of the weirdest attributes in the game. 101, 105, 48, 52 versus left. It's very, very strange. Nolan Arenado, -1 to a 90. Manny Machado goes up to a 90. What a 6-point raise this season from Machado, from 84 gold. I think he even went down to like an 83, so it might even be a 7-point. Trey Turner up to an 89 overall for his card. Acuna Jr. had some stuff moved around for him. Freddie Freeman, and feel free to pause at any time in the video if you'd like to. Freddie Freeman there. Bryce Harper down to an 88. Yu Darvish up to an 88. Trevor Bauer, 88. Major rise for Bauer. Jose Abreu, 88. Aaron Nolan, 87. Bellinger all the way down to an 87. It's kind of been like that with Bellinger, just like a really hot season to start off, then cold, then hot season, and now it looks like he's been cold because he's been dropping all year. JD Realmuto, -1. Lindor had some stuff moved around. Paul Goldschmidt, 86, new diamond. Lance Lynn, -1. Zach Greinke stays at 85. Seth Lugo goes diamond. Liam Hendricks, diamond. Marcell Ozuna gets up to a diamond. Lamet, only to an 84. Blake Snell, 84. Whit Merrifield down to an 84. Nelson Cruz to an 84. Corey Seager stays 84. Hasn't quite gone up to a diamond yet. Ketel Marte, -2, goes down to a gold. Zach Gallen, +1. Walker Buehler, -1. Xander Bogaerts stays. Well, he has some stuff moved around, but 83. I'm gonna go through these a little bit faster now. Robert up to an 82. Carlos Correa, -1. McNeil, +1. Let's see who got up to like a gold for you. Marco Gonzalez went up to a gold. Looks like Will Myers went up to a gold also. Let's see. Matt Olson down to an 80 overall. Suarez stayed gold. Reese Hoskins goes up to a gold. That might affect my CCL team, to be honest with you. Chris Bryant, -2. Joey Gallo, -2. Brandon Belt, +4. Michael Brantley, +1. Zach Plesac all the way up to a gold. Carlos Carrasco stays there. Adam Duvall all the way up to a gold as well. Tony Gonsolin. Tony Gonsolin, +1. Luis Lourdes Gurriel. Up to a gold. Will Smith, 79. James Carnachek. Can someone in the comments tell me how to pronounce his name? Because I don't know. Devin Williams, +7. I've seen this guy. Doesn't he have like a really nasty changeup? Dylan Moore, +5. Sixto Sanchez, +5. Rafael Devers, +1. Sixto Sanchez way up to 78 there. And I'd say that's pretty much the main stuff you need to know from the roster update. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it helps you guys out. Go after that Tatis. See you guys in the next video. Until then, peace.